Today our topic is the Stoics' approach to handling criticism. Life is full of moments where people will judge you, criticize you, or even try to bring you down. It happens to everyone, no matter who you are or what you do. The question is not whether you will face criticism, but how you will handle it. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, teaches us a powerful way to deal with criticism and turn it into something useful. Stoics believe that we cannot control what others say or think about us, but we can control how we respond. This is the key to staying calm and strong in the face of negativity. Let's explore how a Stoic would handle criticism and how you can apply these ideas in your own life. First, let's understand what Stoicism is. Stoicism is a philosophy that started in ancient Greece and later became popular in Rome. It teaches us to focus on what we can control and let go of what we cannot. The Stoics believe that the only thing we truly control is our own mind, our thoughts, and our actions. Everything else, what people say, what happens around us, even our own bodies, is not fully under our control. This might sound simple, but it is a very powerful idea. When we accept that we cannot control everything, we stop wasting energy on things that don't matter and focus on what truly does. Now, let's apply this to criticism. When someone criticizes you, it can feel personal. You might feel hurt, angry, or defensive. This is a natural reaction, but the Stoics would say that this reaction is based on a mistake. The mistake is thinking that the criticism defines you, or that it has power over you. In reality, criticism is just words. It is an opinion, and opinions are not facts. They are not under your control. What is under your control is how you react to those words. You can choose to let them upset you, or you can choose to stay calm and think about whether there is any truth in them. This is the Stoic approach, to see criticism as an opportunity to learn and grow, not as an attack. One of the most famous Stoics, Epictetus, said, "If someone criticizes you, and what they say is true, then you should thank them. They are helping you improve. If what they say is not true, then it doesn't matter. It's their problem, not yours." This is a very practical way to think about criticism. Instead of getting upset, ask yourself, is there any truth in what they are saying? If yes, then use it to become better. If no, then let it go. This way, you turn criticism into something useful instead of something painful. Another Stoic, Marcus Aurelius, who was a Roman emperor, wrote in his journal, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realizes this, and you will find strength. This is another important lesson. When someone criticizes you, it is easy to feel weak or powerless. But the Stoics remind us that we are not powerless. We have the power to control our thoughts and emotions. We can choose to see criticism as a challenge, not a threat. We can choose to focus on our own values and goals, not on what others think of us. This is how we find strength. The Stoics also teach us to practice empathy when dealing with criticism. Sometimes people criticize us because they are unhappy or insecure. They might be projecting their own problems onto us. Instead of getting angry at them, we can try to understand why they are acting this way. This doesn't mean we have to agree with them or accept their behavior, but it helps us stay calm and compassionate. As Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, said, "Whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question: what fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I am about to criticize?" This reminds us that we are all imperfect. We all make mistakes. When we remember this, it becomes easier to forgive others and not take their criticism too personally. Now, let's talk about how to apply these Stoic principles in real life. The first step is to prepare yourself mentally. Expect criticism. It will happen, and that's okay. When it does, take a deep breath and remind yourself that you cannot control what others say, but you can control how you react. The second step is to evaluate the criticism. Ask yourself, Is there any truth in this? If yes, think about how you can use it to improve. If no, let it go. The third step is to focus on your own values. Remember what is important to you and stay true to it. Don't let other people's opinions distract you from your goals. It's also important to practice gratitude. The Stoics believed that gratitude is one of the most powerful tools for happiness. When someone criticizes you, try to find something to be grateful for. Maybe they are giving you a chance to improve. Maybe they are showing you a side of yourself that you didn't see before. Or maybe they are simply reminding you that you are strong enough to handle challenges. Gratitude helps you see the positive side of even difficult situations. Another practical tip is to practice negative visualization. This is a Stoic exercise where you imagine the worst-case scenario and think about how you would handle it. For example, imagine that someone criticizes you in front of a group of people. How would you react? What would you say? How would you stay calm? By practicing this in your mind, you prepare yourself for real-life situations. When the criticism comes, you will be ready. Finally, remember that criticism is not the end of the world. It is just one moment in your life. The Stoics believed in focusing on the present moment and not getting too attached to past or future events. When you receive criticism, don't let it define you. Don't dwell on it or let it ruin your day. Instead, focus on what you can do right now to move forward. This is how you stay strong and resilient. In conclusion, the Stoic approach to handling criticism is about staying calm, focusing on what you can control, and using criticism as an opportunity to grow. It's not always easy, but with practice you can learn to handle criticism in a way that makes you stronger, not weaker. Remember, you have power over your mind. You can choose how to react. You can choose to see the good in every situation. And you can choose to stay true to your values, no matter what others say. This is the Stoic way, and it is a powerful tool for living a happy and meaningful life.